How's it going, everyone? My name is frontier.setter, and this is the Heimplanet Transit Line Sling Pocket. Well, Heimplanet is mostly known for their inflatable tents, which I think look pretty cool. They also offer lifetime warranty, and they have a focus on sustainable materials, which I think is a great thing. So why wear a sling in the first place? Well, I think it's honestly just ease of carry. Having all your stuff in one place, it's a lot more handy and it's a lot easier to organize all your crap. Another big reason why I like slings is ease of accessibility. Unlike a backpack, you don't have to take it on or off. You just swing it to the side, you open it up, and you have access to all your gear. And once you're done, you zip it back up and throw it around you. You can sit down with this thing. So you just turn around, and there you go. It's on the front, and all your stuff is still with you. Because it's a crossbody design, it's really hard to kind of steal from you, if that's something that you would be worried about. Unlike a backpack or a purse, this thing kind of stays cinched on your body. If you commute to work a lot, or if you just travel a lot, if you're nomadic, having a sling to have all your essential items in one place is just, like I said, really, really nice to have that organization. So the weight of the sling by itself is around 200 grams, and the website states it holds around 2 liters of stuff. I find that it's more around 1.5 liters, but it's decent. The material that they use for the shell is called Nitecore shell, and it's basically a 800D and 660D nylon weave. And it's called Nitecore shell because it's dope dyed, which means it's a kind of a sustainable dyeing process. And I think it looks pretty sharp. The color of this is called Castle Rock. And the great thing about this kind of material is it's essentially water and abrasion resistant inherently, so a good feature to have on a sling. The bag has 3 zippers, all are water resistant and all made by YKK. They all have this cord along with this heat shrink, which is quite nice. And on the back side, we have this nice pad that features this geometric pattern, very similar to their other designs in their tents. Quite nice. The strap itself is made out of a seatbelt-like material, so if you've ever worn a seatbelt before, which I'm sure you all have, it feels kind of like that. Fits well in the body, and yeah, I have no complaints about that. The sling is anchored to the bag by these nice anodized aluminum hardware pieces here, and this is the one that adjusts the strap. The strap itself is actually completely removable. You can actually kind of just pop these off like that. You can see there's going to be a little gap there, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, so I don't really think it's designed to be taken apart like all the time, and that's kind of why I added this right here. This is just a Fidlock magnetic buckle that I attach with some tri-glides and stuff with an extra strap, and having this like detachability gives it just more functionality. Basically, if you wanted to cinch it down, you can turn this into a fanny pack of sorts, and I just like having just more options for my carry. So this unfortunately is not a default part of the bag. If you do buy it, you have this part here kind of tied into here just longer, and you adjust it with this. So it's a pure sling by default, but if you wanted to, you can just add something like this and convert it into a sling fanny of sorts. Yeah. I'm about 5'6", 165 pounds, and this is how the sling fits on me here. So you can see it's pretty small. And if I reverse side, super comfortable, sits kind of on the flank of your back. This bag actually holds weight very well. It does feel balanced, and it offers, you can have good mobility. It doesn't interfere with the draw of your gun, and overall, it's my favorite sling to date. As you can see, it doesn't interfere with my draw. I can still draw my weapon just fine. The sling on in the back or the forward position. This only comes with 2 pockets. There's one side pocket here in the front, and this front one is actually lined with microfiber, so you can put your sunglasses in there or whatever you want. Quite nice. On the main pocket here, as we open this up, so you can see this clamshell is open, and inside we have a couple things to look at here. So we have 2 corner pockets here. They're kind of like triangular shaped. We also have 2 rectangular sleeve pockets, as well as a big main pocket in the middle, and this zippered security pocket. And this also features the same YKK zipper, although it's not waterproof, obviously. Other things to note, it does have this Hypalon lash point that you can put a carabiner on. I really don't use it though, but it's there, it's nice. Really good attention to detail. If you open this up again, I'm not sure if it'll come in with the light, but the inside material, they use this kind of pattern that's really similar to the rest of their geometric designs, which I think just looks really, really cool. Alright, so now that you've seen the sling, how do I pack this thing up? Well, one of my favorite additions to my EDC is actually this right here. These are Maui Gym sunglasses. This is the what is it called? The Poco Y Arch. They're made out of this like nylon, which is super light. Lenses are super clear. I really like them. At first, I was worried about putting these kind of expensive sunglasses in just the sleeve without a case. But after carrying it for some time, just like this, I've had no scratches and everything looks just like brand new. You need to zip it up, and there you go. Inside our main compartment here, I do carry a mask. You know, this is just a small panda mask. You know how things are nowadays. So if you're ever in the area to see me out in public, I'll most likely look like this, depending on where we're at. So this, and I just throw that in there. I also carry around just a microfiber cloth. This is made by ChurchCon, and obviously we know what these are for, wiping all that crap down. It's also good for sunglasses as well. So this also kind of in that front pocket there as well. And normally I have a camera. It's the DJI Pocket 2, and I will just put that also in the main compartment there. So you could just pretend that that's in there. As for my headphones, I'm just using the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. These are just wireless headphones, Samsung, real nice, good for the gym. And this is a perfect size to go in that corner pocket. These are just my car keys. I have the rest of the keys on this Orbitkey key organizer, which is quite nice. And I also have a little multi-tool in there, good for opening like boxes and stuff like that, just basic tasks. And that goes in the other corner pocket, just like that. Next we have my wallet. This is a wallet made by Secrid. This is just their card protector wallet, and you just flick this little lever down and it cascades all your cards. It's really easy to access everything, just fan them out. And yeah, I quite enjoy that this wallet a lot. And that obviously goes in that side sleeve pocket in the back there. Boop. So one of the things about minimalism that I've adopted is streamlining what you don't need and really knowing what you really vitally need. And an example of that would just be this right here. So I used to carry a bunch of keychains with me, like a flashlight, I have a toothpick here, and then a small multi-tool. And honestly, all these things are replaced by that like small multi-tool thing I have on the Orbitkey. And the flashlight, I use my phone most of the time. And a toothpick is, well, you never know when you need it, but it's good to have, right? And I found myself only using these items like maybe once a month. So that's why I took them off my keychains and kind of put them on their own set there, because I don't really use these all the time, but it's nice to have just in case. And that, I just throw that in there. My phone is the Galaxy S20. I know it's an older phone now, but this is what I use. And if you're interested in my K-pop playlist, I will link this in the description down below. And I normally don't put my phone inside my bag, but if it does fit okay in there as well. And last but not least, because we're quote-unquote digital nomads, we have to have a charger. This is just a Samsung fast adaptive charger, along with our battery pack here. This is the Nitecore something rather battery pack. It holds 10,000 milliamp hours. It's made out of carbon fiber, really small, and it charges all my stuff, which is great. And because I don't use it all the time, I put all that stuff in the back zippered pocket here, and I'll just zip it up. And yeah, so just to show off how much more stuff this can hold, I'm just gonna put my phone in like that. So now I got like all my stuff in my bag. I'm just gonna zip this bad Larry up. Take off that strap here. Throw it around. And there you go. All my stuff's in there nice and secure. And I don't mind, you know, I can move around, dance around just fine. And not worry about it. I don't want to dance around too much because this is like public. This is at the Commons, but so yeah, to recap, this is the Heimplanet Transit Line Sling Pocket. It's a great little sling, and you know, having a sling like this made out of really durable, sustainable materials, ease of use, ease of accessibility, and offers just, you know, really low drag. It's like a no-brainer for me that this is one of my favorite pieces of like soft gear of 2021. It's kind of an older sling now, and I know there's a lot more out there in terms of like, you know, size and features, but because this is so simple, it's just one of my favorite things, you know? Now I'm just gonna run, and as you can see, the sling starts to drop to my side. So it's similar to how a messenger bag would sit when you start moving around a lot. Kind of goes to the side like a purse, I suppose, but it carries nicely. And in terms of like mobility, I'm just gonna put you down here. You can move with this sling and it doesn't get mucked up or anything. If you're doing push-ups weird calisthenic movements, kick through, stuff like that. As you can see, it still stays on my body. And unlike a backpack or a purse, this thing is always on you, which I think is a really cool thing. Slab draw. Yeah, heels down, Western Spy. And with that said, always remember, stay tactically kawaii.